1. Diane Keaton's death at 79. Summary: Oscar-winning actress Diane Keaton passed away on October 11, 2025, at the age of 79. Cause of death: her family later revealed she died of pneumonia. Legacy: Keaton was best known for her iconic roles in Annie Hall, The Godfather, and The First Wives Club. Style and personal life: she was famous not only for acting, but for her signature look, turtlenecks, wide brim hats, reportedly partly because of her skin cancer struggles, which influenced her fashion choices. Family statement: her family expressed gratitude for the outpouring of love and suggested donations in her memory go to animal welfare and homeless support. Tributes: many stars paid tribute, including her First Wives Club co-star Bette Midler, who called her a complete original without competitiveness. Blake Lively is embroiled in a high-profile legal dispute with her. It ends with Us co-star Justin Baldoni. Subpoenas: she has issued subpoenas to more than 100 social media influencers, including big names like Perez Hilton and Candace Owens. Backlash and pause: the subpoena campaign recently paused. Lively dropped subpoenas aimed at several YouTubers. Court ruling: a judge blocked some of her subpoenas, including efforts to subpoena Baldoni's lawyer for certain communications. Denials: Lively has denied claims she tried to subpoena Megyn Kelly. Broader debate: the case is raising bigger questions about the intersection of influencer culture, defamation, and the legal system. Many are watching how subpoenaing creators could set new precedents. 3. Taylor Swift called into Lively Baldoni lawsuit. Summary: Taylor Swift has become part of the Lively Baldoni legal saga. Subpoena drama: she was subpoenaed as a witness. Despite limited involvement, she licensed her song My Tears Ricochet for the It Ends With Us soundtrack. Swift's response: her team strongly pushed back, saying the subpoena was more about tabloid attention than legal necessity, calling it clickbait. Media reaction: the move sparked a debate about how celebrity status can be weaponized in litigation. Case status: this legal battle continues to evolve, with high stakes for both Lively and Baldoni. Fan and public view: many fans of Swift are watching closely, concerned about how her name is being used in a high-profile legal fight. 4. Hilary Duff's music comeback. Summary: Hilary Duff is making a big return to music after approximately 10 years. New single: she released her first original single in a decade, titled Mature, on November 6, 2025. Song theme: the song is introspective, a conversation between her present self and her younger self, reflecting on growth, past relationships, and maturity. Album announcement: her upcoming 6th studio album Luck or Something will drop on February 20th, 2026. Label and project: she's signed with Atlantic Records, and the project is described as deeply personal, shaped by her life journey. Tour and docuseries: to support the album, she'll do a short tour, Small Rooms, Big Nerves, and release a docuseries about her return to music. Public reaction: fans and media are excited. Many grew up listening to her and view this comeback as a meaningful re-entry into her musical era. 5. Cyndi Lauper inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Summary: legendary pop singer Cyndi Lauper was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on November 8, 2025. Residency announcement: she also announced her first ever Las Vegas residency at Caesars Palace, starting April 2026. Career impact: Lauper's induction honors her long and influential career, including iconic hits like Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Fan reaction: fans and peers alike celebrated her induction, praising her originality, her voice, and her lasting influence in pop music. Legacy note: her induction further cements her status not just as a pop icon, but as a true musical trailblazer. Upcoming: with the residency, she's bridging her legacy with current-day fans and making her mark on the live scene again. 6. Brandy Norwood's memoir and tour news. Summary: R&B singer-actress Brandy Norwood is making big moves in 2025. Memoir: she's releasing a memoir titled Phases, which is now slated for March 2026. Tour: Brandy is co-headlining The Boy Is Mine US tour with Monica, with special guests Kelly Rowland, Mooney Long, and Jamal Roberts. Film project. She is executive producing and starring in a lifetime holiday movie called Christmas Every Day alongside her daughter. Personal angle. The memoir is expected to explore key phases in her life, career, and personal growth. Fan excitement. Longtime fans are thrilled. This feels like a deeply intimate and career-spanning moment for her, blending music, family, and storytelling. 7. Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, legal saga intensifies. The legal battle between Blake Lively and Her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni has escalated, with Lively reportedly issuing subpoenas to over 100 social media creators. According to court documents, Lively's legal team is trying to trace what they describe as a coordinated defamation campaign orchestrated after she made harassment allegations against Baldoni. Some of the subpoenas were directed at major influencers and media personalities like Candace Owens and others, raising eyebrows about the breadth of Lively's legal reach. However, in a twist, a judge recently blocked certain subpoenas, including Lively's attempt to force communications from Baldoni's lawyer, citing relevance and privacy concerns. There's also been a partial retreat. Lively's team dropped subpoenas against a few YouTubers, suggesting some recalibration in her legal strategy. Critics argue that Lively's tactic risks targeting commentary creators simply for their opinions, raising broader questions about free speech versus defamation. On the other side, Lively maintains that these subpoenas are a fact-finding mission, not an intimidation exercise, to unmask what she claims is a smear network. Baldoni's team, meanwhile, has pushed back hard. Sources suggest they never intended to appeal certain parts of the case, and there are reports of legal strategy shifts. The whole drama has drawn in other big names. Earlier reports indicated Taylor Swift was subpoenaed, though her team denied deep involvement because of her song's licensing for It Ends With Us. Beyond the personal fight, many are watching this as a litmus test for how the legal system treats influencers, creators, and online criticism in the age of celebrity litigation. 8. Sydney Sweeney's controversial American Eagle campaign. Actress Sydney Sweeney is facing backlash over a denim ad campaign for American Eagle. The campaign's tagline, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes," was criticized for its wordplay, crossing out genes and replacing it with genes, which some interpret as referencing hereditary traits. Critics on social media and in fashion commentary went further, drawing links between the campaign and eugenics rhetoric because of its subtle focus on genes. The controversy deepened when observers noted that Sweeney's look in some ads, blonde hair, blue eyes, evokes stereotypical heritage imagery, making the genes pun more politically charged. In response, Sweeney addressed the backlash in interviews, saying she did not see the campaign as endorsing eugenic ideas. She also noted that the advertising was more playful than ideological, and defended her partnership with American Eagle as primarily about fashion. According to her, she was not heavily involved in the ad concept. The creative decisions came mostly from the brand. Still, the debate has sparked broader conversations about how fashion advertising can inadvertently evoke historical or political subtexts, especially around race and inheritance. Supporters of Sweeney argue that the backlash is overblown, calling the campaign a ham-fisted pun taken out of context. Meanwhile, American Eagle has tried to address the controversy. Some campaign proceeds reportedly go to crisis text line, though this hasn't quelled all criticism. 9. Hilary Duff's major musical comeback. Hilary Duff is officially returning to music after a long hiatus. She announced her upcoming album Luck or Something, set to drop on February 20th, 2026. The album will be her first studio LP since 2015's Avant's Inblit In. Breathe Out. Her lead single, Mature, was released on November 6, 2025. Mature is deeply personal. Duff said it's a conversation between her present self and her younger self, reflecting on her past relationships and growth. The song was co-written with her husband, Matthew Koma, and Madison Love. Along with the album, Duff will do a short tour called Small Rooms, Big Nerves, with dates in London, Brooklyn, Toronto, and LA. She also teases a docuseries that will chronicle her return to music, noting it's deeply tied to her personal journey and anxieties. In a statement, Duff explained the meaning behind the album title. It's luck, but there's also a lot of weight in the or something, acknowledging her privilege, but also the challenges she's faced. The music video for Mature is symbolic, featuring Duff meeting a younger version of herself in what she described as meeting yourself where you landed. Fans are already reacting strongly. The announcement has sparked nostalgia, excitement, and emotional support, as many of her longtime followers welcome her back to music. 10. Sydney Sweeney speaks out on ad backlash. In the wake of the controversy over her American Eagle campaign, Sydney Sweeney has publicly addressed the backlash, saying she didn't feel the ad promoted eugenics. She expressed surprise that some people interpreted the wordplay, genes right pointing arrow genes, as a nod to heredity or genetic superiority. Sweeney also noted that many of her critics may be overreading the campaign. For her, it was meant to be a cheeky pun, not a political statement. She defended American Eagle's role, saying the brand approached her with a creative concept and she trusted their vision. At the same time, she acknowledged the power of advertising. She recognized how wordplay and imagery can be interpreted in ways that weren't intended. In interviews, Sweeney emphasized that she doesn't align with any extremist ideology. She said she values inclusivity and has repeatedly supported progressive causes. She also pointed out that the campaign includes a charitable component. Part of the proceeds from the Sydney gene, the genes named after her, are going to Crisis Text Line. Despite her defense, some critics remain unconvinced, arguing that the ad's symbolism is too loaded, especially in a modern social climate. Others have come to her defense, saying that creative wordplay should not always be punished as political messaging. The debate has sparked broader discussion in pop culture and marketing. How can brands ensure their campaigns don't unintentionally evoke sensitive or harmful ideologies? 11. Complete timeline of the Lively Baldoni legal drama. The legal drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni traces back to their 2024 film It Ends With Us, during which Lively alleged sexual harassment on set. After she made her accusations, she filed a complaint. Baldoni responded with his own defamation lawsuit, alleging her claims were part of a smear campaign. In mid-2025, Lively's team took a bold step. They issued subpoenas to creators, influencers, and even legal representatives tied to Baldoni in hopes of uncovering collusion. Notably, her subpoenas included high-profile commentators like Perez Hilton, raising intense public debate over whether she's targeting critics or uncovering evidence. A judge intervened. He quashed some of Lively's subpoenas, particularly those seeking communications from Baldoni's attorney, deeming them too broad or intrusive. Amid mounting pressure, Lively dropped subpoenas against several YouTube creators, possibly to reduce the perception of a mass legal dragnet. Baldoni's team, for its part, argues that Lively's tactics are an abuse of the legal system meant to intimidate and silence dissent, not just to find the truth. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift was reportedly subpoenaed as a witness, but her representatives clarified her only involvement was licensing her song for the movie. In October 2025, reports emerged that Baldoni's $400 million countersuit was formally dismissed after he failed to file an amended complaint. The saga continues to reverberate through Hollywood and social media. It's not just a personal lawsuit, but a flashpoint for debates around power, reputation, and how creators engage in legal battles.